Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. We are now into week 3 of college football. Week 2 was amazing, along with NFL was amazing last week too. But yo, with sports betting, it's important whether you have an awful weekend or a great weekend, you leave it in the past. You can't think every single weekend you're going to go 75% against the spread like we did last weekend. You also can't think that every weekend you're going to drop 8-9 units. So it's important to always leave the past in the past. We are on to a new week, week 3 of college football. In this video, we're talking Indiana versus Cincinnati. Let's go.
Welcome to The Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
All right, like I said, we got Cincinnati on the road at Indiana here. Most books open this one at Indiana plus 3.5. As of Tuesday morning early, everyone's on the Bearcats. 82% of the money on Cincinnati as of 3 a.m. Tuesday. Yo, check this out though. So the line moves from 3.5 up to 4, but look at the money. The money starts creeping back towards Indiana, 9%, 11%, 14%, and the books drop it right back down to 3.5. Even if it was just a 5% shift in the money over 3 days, they still dropped it down to 3.5. I don't think the books wanted to sell those Indiana plus 4 tickets. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Indiana plus, I wrote it down right here, 15.05. Indiana getting 15 points according to the analytics. Now, it's only week 3. So the spreadsheet is a little bit raw, take it with a grain of salt, but that's definitely a lean towards Cincinnati. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown of this game. And I want to start off by saying the Power 5. We're at a point in college football where the Power 5 is no longer the 5 strongest conferences in the country. The AAC is definitely at least the 4th strongest in the country. It's better than the Pac-12, and it's better than the ACC in my opinion. It might even be better than the Big 12, but regardless, the point I'm trying to make here is the AAC should not be taken lightly at all, and Cincinnati, they are the kings of the AAC. They've earned this title. They're a very disciplined team, well-rounded, well-coached. Without a doubt, they've earned the title as king of the AAC. But before we go ahead and lay this bet down, I want to tell you a thing or two about this Hoosier football team. So there's a man named Michael Penix Jr., right? He plays quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers football team. He has been the starting quarterback in Indiana for 4 straight years. He is a 4-year returning starter. In each of his first 3 years, he suffered a season-ending injury. So that means this is his 3rd consecutive year starting the season fresh off of rehabbing an injury. Now, I want to rewind to 2019, his sophomore year, his first year rehabbing off a serious injury. Now, he started the year off shaky, started off slow, but in his 3rd game back at Michigan State, who was ranked number 25 at the time, he went off. 33 of 42, 286 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And the rest of that season, he played at a first-team All-Big Ten level until he got hurt. Let's fast forward to the next year, 2020, his junior year now. Again, rehabbing off a serious injury, starts the season off slow. Week 3, his 3rd game back again, plays against Michigan, who's ranked number 23 at the time, and he goes bananas. 30 of 50 with 342 yards and 3 touchdowns, and the rest of that season, he played at an all-conference level again. Now, fast forward to right now. Here we are in 2021. Penix coming off another serious injury, rehabbing off another serious injury. Week 3, he started the season off slow again for the 3rd straight year, and for the 3rd straight year in his 3rd game back, he plays a ranked opponent. Now, if you follow history, if you're following the pattern here, Michael Penix Jr. should turn up in his 3rd game back from injury, and beat the hell out of Cincinnati, a ranked team here. If you're following the pattern, just saying. Now, I get it. That might be a little thin. What I just said. But think about it. Is it that crazy to think that this quarterback, who, by the way, was pre-ranked number 1 in the Big Ten as far as quarterback power rankings, Michael Penix Jr. was expected to be the best quarterback in the Big Ten. So is it that crazy to think that maybe after rehabbing off a serious injury, he needs a couple games to warm up, and once he finds his groove and gets comfortable, he starts showing out again? Is that crazy to think? I mean, this kid is an established stud right here. I think he's going to be first team Big Ten again, and I think he's going to show out and beat Cincinnati in this one. I'm taking Indiana here. Hoosier up. I'm definitely taking Indiana plus 3.5 here, and I'm loving those 3.5 points, by the way. 3 and a hook at home. Give me Indiana plus 3.5. This bet will definitely be on the final ticket, without a doubt. Speaking of which, the final ticket will be posted on KyleKirms.com at 10:30 a.m. It'll have the bet of the day, my top 3 bets, my top 5 bets, my top 7 bets, along with every bet I'm placing for the entire Saturday loaded slate, and it'll also have the parlay of the day on there. It'll be a loaded sheet that'll be posted KyleKirms.com at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. If there's any crazy changes, injury updates, money shifts, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check those platforms before you place your bets. College football Saturday is here, week 3. We're off to a killer start this year. I'm not stopping now though, we're just getting started. I'll talk to you on Twitter, let's make some money.